welcome back to Nye and Ty Productions. Happy Friday. So tonight, actually, because I can never record a video in the morning, I'm not awake. So tonight I just wanted to share with you guys, whoever is interested, on some hair growth tips. I get asked a lot of like, oh, what do you do, or what did you do to get your hair so long, or whatever. So I decided to make this video and hopefully it helps someone. Let's get started. I have 5 tips, people. 5, only 5. So, tip number 1, and of course I wrote it down because I write everything down. Tip number 1 is keep your hair moisturized. Moisture. Keep your hair moisturized. Our hair is really dry, our hair texture is just naturally dry, so you have to make sure that you keep your hair moisturized. And this is something that I did not know at the beginning of my hair journey. Even before I would even thought of growing my hair out, I was just damaging it and it was like, whatever, it's hair. I was not conditioning my hair. I didn't know anything about leave-in conditioners. And I did not deep condition. I didn't do any of that before I started my hair growth journey. So my advice to you is take the time out to actually condition your hair. If you have a lot of time, deep condition your hair every week or 2 weeks. To put moisture, to keep your hair soft and moisturized. That's when it's healthiest, I think, for me. And I will condition my hair an hour, 2 hours at the beginning, whatever, when I finally realized that this is something that you're supposed to do. So yes, condition. Experiment if you want to experiment, or if you have a staple product, that's even better. At the beginning, you just stick to what your hair is loving at the time, and yeah, it will grow. So condition. And if you need to apply oils and all that stuff, that comes later, but I just say find what works for you, and then yeah, stick to it. The second tip that I have for you guys is wear protective styles. I know it can be boring at times, and you just like, I just want to do something different with my hair all the time. I mean, there's a lot of natural hairstyles that you can play around with, but keeping your hair in a protective style, like 2 braids, a bun or something, keeping your ends protected, keeping the moisture locked in there, really helps your hair grow over time. So yeah, I would suggest protective styles even when it gets really boring. Like at the beginning, again, I used to wear only 2 braids. Like my fiance called me Little Bow Wow for a second, because that's all I wore was 2 braids. But like, it paid off. So I say yes, choose a protective style that you really like, stick to it, add the moisture in a protective style, and you're on your way. My third tip is to go long periods of time without heat. Like, I know, okay, this is gonna sound like a contradiction, but I haven't straightened my hair in like 2 years. So yes, so go long periods of time without heat. Use heat if you're an addict like I was like straightening my hair every day. I was kind of crazy. I was like, yeah, I really damaged my hair. I fried it. So yeah, cut the heat, cut the blow dryer even. I don't know, it depends on, because my sister, she can blow dry her hair and it still grows. She can blow dry it and apply leave-in conditioner and it still grows. So it works Do what works for you, but less heat means more growth for our hair for some reason. I don't know, it just starts growing when you put down the heat tool. So yeah, I would say go long periods without it. If you can, straighten your hair once a year, twice a year, but that's it. Wear your hair in its natural state and apply moisture, moisture, moisture. Moisture is the key, okay? That's it, just apply the moisture, you'll be good. Tip number 4 is only trim your hair when it is needed. Absolutely needed. Like I remember, again, at the beginning, I would trim my own hair. My hair was like here. And I would trim it even shorter because I saw the, you know, the split ends, but I was damaging my hair. Like using the heat, of course, you're gonna have split ends, and I wasn't applying any moisture, any grease, any oils, nothing. So yeah, I would just trim, 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 trim. I was like, I'm gonna get rid of these split ends, but they just kept coming. So yes, only trim your hair when needed. If you're natural, or you know, if you're wearing your hair in its natural state and you're not using that much heat, then you probably don't need to trim as often. So stay away from the scissors. Yes. And my last tip for you guys who are just starting your natural hair journey is to just have patience and learn to love your hair texture and, you know, the style that your hair allows you to do at the time. Because I remember at the beginning I would look at everybody beautiful curly hair and I tried to curl mine how theirs was, but your hair is your hair. Everybody's hair is different. Your hair isn't gonna curl like the girl next to you. Just learn to love your hair and have patience. Having patience, applying moisturizer, protective styling, and going without heat will grow your hair. I promise you. I promise. It will. It will. Just have patience and keep sticking to it. Even when people call you little bow wow, nappy head, all of that, just know at the end your hair will be where you want it to be. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope someone found it helpful. Yes, I will see you guys next time. Thank you for tuning in to Nine Type Productions, and we will be back Monday. Have a good weekend, everybody. Peace.